So, with that out of the way, welcome back everybody to another episode of Stoneshard. You know, I gotta do it for the YouTubes too. So, here we go. We're now ready to actually start playing the game. After a bit of setup shenanigans. And that's right, we were doing the exploration here, found the Rotten Willow Tavern, and then I fought a boar over here. It is now no longer capturing the cursor. Capture cursor, yes. Ah, here we go. I think everything works now. Maybe. You still working outside the office? Oh no, that was only like a 2-day thing. So I'm back in the office. And we can talk a little bit about my week here, because it's actually been pretty interesting. For me, anyway. X-Ray is here. Good luck on your stream, thank you. X-Ray is playing a ranged build that I've been sort of following through his texting to me. And I've been told that the ranged build is the hardest way to play the game at the moment, so we might try that next. But anyway, my week, I had an intern, my first intern ever, like specifically assigned to me because he wanted to study the same thing that I am currently studying. A 20-year-old young man, and it's been an interesting experience, and a positive one, I will add. So it was pretty fun, and I got to be the grown-up and take a young man under my wing. It's been great. Good week. And I'm proud that I've had a lot of discussions with my boss about why are we doing this, because it doesn't add any monetary value to our business. Like he couldn't do actual work. He was too young and inexperienced, so it was just more about me showing him what my education was about and stuff like that. And so it was kind of interesting, yeah. First I was wondering why my boss even would say yes to something like that, because he's very money focused, always generating value. But he did it like to provide, you know, some community value, and I take a lot of pride in that kind of stuff, like the fact that we are going outside of the comfort of the money making just to provide something, giving something back to society. Very proud of my boss for doing that. What is happening? Okay. I think my mouse might be running out of battery. Goddamn. Nice of him. Harvey said, when I was your age, at least once. Oh shit, I may have overlooked that opportunity. I did talk a lot about, like, he was also a gamer, of course. Like, he's having a hard time. I think he's got some HDHD. HDAD, whatever, and he's got some dyslexia. So I think he has been retreating a lot into computer games, which is definitely also something that I did, not necessarily at his age, but you know, in the past, and sort of just saying, like, taking a step back from the world and doing your own thing. And so we talked a lot about like how that's fine sometimes, but you know, life is really long. And you should aim to try to get back into society and stuff like that, right? And find out what it is that you are good at. And I've talked a lot about on this channel before that this specific education that I'm doing, the work that I'm doing, feels a lot like a computer game in many ways, because we work with this high-tech software which is working in 3D, and I could tell that, as I have experienced myself, that he was very quick to pick up how to use the software, where other people usually struggle. The fact that he was a gamer, he has like sort of already this mindset of going into this kind of software and clicking the right buttons, recognizing all the things. And so I think it is definitely a thing that he could do, and I think that was an eye-opener for him, that there could be, you know, that kind of thing in his life. So very, very interesting week for sure. We are going to do the thing that I forgot in the previous stream here, and we are going to sleep in this tavern and save the game. I also forgot, and I will do it now, I will check like what kind of combat drug we might consider using for a non-mage. Because if it's for a mage, you've seen me now use the Alkud. A great thing for spellcasters, but as I'm looking at it now, this one can be used for a melee character just as well. And it may be interesting to build towards the Alkud with, because I was thinking about like how can we use this run, and I do need, if I'm getting a lot of weapon skills, I need to balance it with some sort of energy gain. But we could just take the Alkud for boss fights and then just spam abilities every single turn basically. Otherwise it might be the Hornet Honey, counter chance, dodge chance, crit chance, very nice. Heragoric is for pain and healing. That is for tanking a lot. It doesn't give you damage reduction, so you still need to some sort of healing ongoing to use that healing efficiency. And then you've got the weapon damage, crit efficiency, armor penetration, and pain resistance, the Abasa. So this is more of the aggressive one. Though now I'm thinking that I could be the one that I go for. Huh. Wasp Venom, yeah. I used the Bastard to take down the Skeleton Kingsguard along with netting him on a trap. Yeah, I can see that. Let's get out of this tavern. I hate the background sound here. It's very noisy. And then I will briefly talk about the skills for the build here. I've been debating with myself, my best conversation partner, what to do with this build. It's been pretty weird already. So far we've picked up what? One passive, then an energy consuming skill here. One in dual wielding, the deflect, the dying fervor, makes me stronger the lower I go on health. And we've got, we've access to, I think I'm gonna go for the keeping distance. If I told you that there's a skill in Stoneshard that gives you a 100% stun chance, you know, you would say, well, Keejchen, that skill is overpowered. But keeping distance is because, you know, a stun chance. But stuns deny the enemy a turn, so that you get 2 attacks off in a row and they don't get to counter at all. And keeping distance does that as well. You retreat back a tile, and then if we are aligning ourselves correctly, the enemy will step into that tile next turn, and then we get another attack at them. And then we can attack them again. So it's like a 100% stun chance skill. It's an amazing sword skill. And then I was thinking, well, then we're not going to do maces and axes. But honestly, switching between the 2 weapon sets, I could have a dagger and an axe, and a dagger and a sword. Oh no, so we can do dagger skills with the offhand weapon always. And then have 2 different main weapons. So we can do daggers, swords, and a second and third weapon, which would then give me access to all kinds of activatable things. But that would consume way too much energy unless we get the Alkud. So there. What kind of build? Oh, for X8. Archer build. Yeah, it's really hard to do, so only recommend it to very experienced players. So not me. No, I think we would try it out at least. That's the 3 major builds, right? It's the melee build, and then you can do the magic build, and then I think the ranged build is the next, like, very different kind of run. So we should try that next. But I don't think I want to play the hunter again, where I like go for skinning. I've talked a lot about how I hate skinning. I really hope that they do something about the survival tree to make it more interesting to play. Bows or crossbows? And X-Bait is going for bows, which I don't hate. But he is having a lot of trouble with the late game. And I think late game one might consider switching into crossbows to be able to punch through heavy armor. we'll have to see about it when we get there. Keejchen is the ultimate Stoneshard noob. Everyone knows that. I was just watching Lazy Lovelace is also streaming right now, and I've been watching him while I was sort of gearing myself up to stream. And if you don't know, that guy, he smokes weed while playing this game, and somehow he manages to excel at it on permadeath, and I'm not sure how he does it. Like, it's kind of crazy. Makes me feel like a second-rate player when he can just roll through it like that while not even really paying attention. Like, how? Anyway. Got him. Throw again. Okay. Nice. What up, Keejchen? How are you doing? Doing great, Blonde Arrow. Today, or this week, has been great. I got a good night's sleep in, and I'm hyped for playing Stoneshard all day. Hope you guys are having a nice weekend. This is a campsite. I did not realize that we were running straight into a campsite here. Alright then. Get out the healing staff a little bit here. We can switch back to the other set for no action. Maybe do a healing salve. Okay. I think the other guy didn't follow, so now we will fight here. And someone pointed out that I should block this specific attack with the deflect here to sort of counter the fact that some enemies have a ranged advantage against us. And I think that was an amazing piece of advice there. Very nice. Okay, give me a tick of healing. Then we will fight. There. Good enough. Don't have to switch into the weapon set before we're ready to use it. There. Nice. Excited to watch. Nice. Today will be a good stream. No mistakes, no bad jokes, only good jokes. It'll be a quiet stream then. I already broke my own code. But nice, we found a bandit camp here just by random happenstance. Hey, you. Catch. And he didn't. God damn it. Good. Pick up the spears again. And then let's check what's in the chest. Brandy. Not very exciting loot here. Why Gaping Wound instead of Double Lunge in the Dagger skill tree? Quick hands combo really well with Double Lunge. Okay. I was looking at them last episode and I decided to go for the Gaping Wound over the other. And let's see if I can justify my own reasoning here. So Double Lunge. 2 strikes, but we always do 2 strikes, right? So, well, I guess not when we do Gaping Wound. We only do 1 strike then. So I suppose that's the difference. Then you do more damage, more body part damage. If it kills the target, the bow strikes connected cooldown is reduced by 4 turns. For 17 energy, cooldown 11. Here 14 energy, so a little bit cheaper. Cooldown 11, so it's the same. Higher armor penetration and really high bleed chance. I think it's the bleed chance that does it. And then if they are already injured or bleeding, applies gaping wound, which is great. Yeah. And we're not already applying injured or bleeding very early on, so we're not really getting the gaping wound effect. But I am still thinking that I want to go for axes because I kind of want the mutilating lunge to sort of open fights with, and then that has a high chance of doing some body part damage and some bleed chance. And if we could follow that up with gaping wound, then I've basically already won the fight because they're going to be bleeding out before the fight even really starts. Double lunge accrues fumble chance. That's the, yeah, as you point out, that is for the double wheel skill. But we'll probably get the double lunge too. It's just I thought that the bleeding is so powerful, so that's why I grabbed it. I think that they are quite kind of equal in power though. We're heading back to Manshire. I'm just exploring a little bit more on the way back here. And we found another point of interest. Very nice. Let's go this way. No, thank you for questioning me. You know, I don't want a bunch of yes men standing around not telling me that I'm right all the time. I want critical minds questioning everything. Uh-oh. I forgot that he's got a range 2 ability. And we got the bleeding. He also received gaping wound, so he must have been injured already. No. Oh, no way. It has bleed chance, and then if it applies bleeding itself, it applies gaping wound. It must be... No, we gotta check that in the log. That makes it even better. If it applies bleed by itself, then it applies gaping wound. I thought he would have to have it already, but yeah, he doesn't get... Here, hooking chop. Then... Uses gaping wound on enforcer. Receives gaping wound, starts bleeding. Okay, kind of in a mixed up order here, but I think the point is that he gets bleeding from the gaping wound skill and then gets the debuff. Even better. Now he doesn't have... Oh, he does. He's a mighty kick. Okay, but he doesn't have many other skills that would cause bleeding, gaping wound to cause more bleeding. But, you know... We can beat this guy. I just want more skills off of cooldown here before we start fighting him. Okay. Yeah, he does the swing thing. Good. That's really good, yeah. It's a broken ability, especially on the troll fight, because you can make the troll bleed its GG, exactly. It's a really, really good one. Like, any kind of bosses or... The most dangerous enemies in this game are the ones with, like, many kinds of skills and abilities. And so Gaping Wound is like a counter to that, if you can get the debuff on them, right? And I just think it's really good for that. Someone told me to click both buttons at the same time when beating graves. I don't think that's it. You sort of alternate between them here. There. Now I'm alternating. Same. Okay. Double clicking with both works some of the time. There's no way around it. Digging graves is annoying, regardless of how we go about it. Greetings. Greetings, mortals. Welcome to the stream. A chanterelle. I'm pretty low on food, so trying to forage a lot. Now we go west and find out what other point of interest is over here. Let me get up the healing staff as we're walking around here. Should make me recover faster, because I am pretty damaged. It is another bandit camp. Alright. They removed all unique drops from graves, by the way, so I don't think it's worth digging graves anymore. Okay. Well, probably still gonna do it every once in a while, but we do, we don't dig up many graves to begin with anyway. And I do feel like you're right. I have not seen anything exciting in a grave for a while. But for the science, we will continue to do it. You're seeing what we do in the shadows. Yes. It's gonna get another season, right? I feel like it didn't finish with I think it was 2 seasons that I saw. And it doesn't feel like it's over yet. I want to see more. It's such a great show. What we do in the shadows. It used to be, it was a movie first that came out a few years ago, and then I think they made it into this TV show. And Matt Berry, I think that's the name of one of the vampire guys. Pretty sure it's Matt Berry. He's such a cool guy. I love him. He's got his own show called Toast of London. If you like him and his awkward humor, check out Toast of London. It's such a dumb TV show where he just like goes full ham. It's so great. He's like, how can I make the dumbest TV show of all time and still make it funny? And he pulls it off. Why am I doing this? I keep misplaying that. Yeah, when he aims, we dodge. Okay, yeah. So I took 2 aim shots and got hit. That's my bad. But in melee, I should be able to beat him handedly. Three seasons so far, really? Okay. Well, I've got to check up on it. It's been a while since I watched it last. Short bow, no. Let me get my spears to throw with, and that's good enough. So out with the healing staff. Probably do a healing staff on the head there. Another archer. Okay. Now if I don't mess it up again like I just did, then an archer shouldn't be that dangerous. Let's find some cover a bit further away from the camp. Walk into cover. He takes a pot shot. He aims. Walk into cover. Takes a pot shot. He aims. Oh. Is he out of ammo? No. Now he is. Good. There's enough arrows on the ground here that it's starting to become worth picking them up. Oh, I'm forgetting to throw my javelins here. Okay. Now. Nice. Nice healer staff. Yeah. It's just because we don't have another weapon set to put in the offhand yet, so it'll be replaced eventually, but it's like slightly min-maxy. Not to be underestimated, like the 5% extra health restoration plus the 20% on top of that, it's a pretty big deal, the healer staff. So it's nice for some free healing. I think it was you, X-Ray, who gave me that advice. I don't remember, but it may have been. Don't hate me if I get that wrong. I get a lot of people texting me all kinds of Stoneshard advice. Let's throw some spears at him. Spears for the spear guy. Yeah, we switch. Block that. Throw the arrows at him. Nice. Lovely. Guten Tag, and we'll drop the most damaged pitchfork. Another bandit camp cleared. Some decent loot. Some bad loot. And a save point. Wasn't you? Okay, sorry. Something is weird about my mouse today. It's being annoying. So if I'm mucking about, trying to scroll around, that is why. I wonder if there's like something stuck. No. Look at this. Right, don't go there. We gotta go back to we gotta go back to Osbrook and do another dungeon there. Nope. Battle music starts and we are out of there. Let's get out the healing stuff again. I do forget to equip it most of the time, but it is really good. And since we can switch to it, or away from it for free, there's really no reason not to spend a turn equipping it here. I forget if we have done the the herbalist quest. Okay. What about the sword quest? I don't think we've done that yet. So let me pick up a homemade sword for the smith in Osbrook. Now we have full health, so now I'll just equip the standard weapon set. And then we gotta head to the dank mound. So what is the verdict on saving the brewery, at least time-wise? Is it better to just go along with Odar and save reputation and time? I'm not sure that one or the other is better. It depends on whether you want to spend time on going to the brewery to pick up the barrels, to then go and sell to an innkeeper. I think over the course of the campaign you will make more money that way. Also, you can buy cheaper food and stuff while you're there, so it is nice. So it will accumulate into more money. If you're a wizard, a mage, I think it's nice having more reputation with Osbrook, because then you can have the tailor in Osbrook on your side, and then maybe find some nice magic equipment earlier on at a cheaper discount. So there's that. And I'm not sure now that transportation will cost you money at some point, you know, when you get to Bryn, and then you gotta pay for the cart service at some point. Whether you actually make money going to the brewery from that point on, that'll be, I think, worth testing. I think we just head straight to Bryn here. Where's my quest at? It's over here. And I wonder, we have 2 days left, so we should be able to make it in time. Give me a ride to Osbrook. Let's go. We still have the rain sound here, so I'm just gonna go inside a building to turn off the rain, and then go back outside. We can sell the brandy to the tavern keeper here. Tell me the rumors. She cannot afford it. Never mind. Come over here. Then another smoked ham. Now we drop Varen's ring here, just in case. Drop the spears real quick, pick up the sword. Now we can complete his quest. We will buy some caltrops. We will repair. What does it cost? Oh no. Not worth repairing the good and dark. How are we doing on lockpicks? We have plenty. Found a rumor. An identification scroll. For our ring. Physical resistance and rending resistance. That's pretty good. Physical resistance 3%. That is very nice. Potion of precision. Save that for later. In this playthrough, we ended up doing the bad resolution to the quest, meaning I killed everyone at the brewery rather than helping well, I suppose I helped Odar instead of going against him. And that's because I had a bug. I couldn't talk to the carpenter in town and get his quest for the plane, so I wasn't able to interact with the brewery guys at all when we got there. And then maybe I could have fixed it somehow, but yeah, I'm sure it was broken for whatever reason. Who knows? Let's get the tied gloves. Tied gloves are really good. Big upgrade here before we go to the next dungeon, which I think is going to be difficult. This should be nice. Yeah, even though they have some nature resistance, doesn't matter, yeah. Okay. We are now out of money. Right. Do you know if there's a place to buy Death Stinger jars at Bryn or the ranger that shows up at night? He's the only one I've seen selling it. So to the best of my knowledge, that is the only way. We will sleep in Bryn here, in Osbrook here, and then head out to the quest site. We have 2 days. Okay, should be enough. Can only get the playing quest after we get the brewery, but I did do that, and I even double checked because I was so confused. So I went back to Odar to ask him if he had any more stuff to tell me about the brewery, and I couldn't. Then I went back to the carpenter, Well, you can see it on the YouTube. I'm sure I did all the things that I needed to do, and maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I overlooked it, but I think it was a bug. I will get the Vicar buff. No worries, X8. We could go and rob Oda real quick. Unless he's in his bed right now, I think that may be a thing. Yeah, okay. Ah, but I wonder... Can I pick up the things right now? Oh yeah, he's in his bed, so he doesn't care. Okay. Well, obviously I don't want to carry around the stolen goods, but this one... Oh. Tell me the rumors. Sure. Just waking here up in the middle of the night going, Hey, Oda, you sleep? Do you have you heard any rumors? Yeah, no. Go away. Oh, a cursed ring. Huh. Well, I'm sure nothing bad will come of that. We can't identify it right now. Ward. Oh, we do not. We have not bought new medical supplies. But I don't have any money. Flea ward then. Give me more flea ward. I'm sure this will be fine. We're gonna follow the road. Looking for flea ward. The tavern keeper in Mashire pays a ton for potions. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, we gotta bottleneck them somewhere. Oh, I failed at that. This is here. This is no. Ah, okay. Well, no more running. I can run. Here. No, there. So that he blocks the entrance and this guy will have to walk around. Okay, and then... Is he... Yeah, it's off cooldown. He missed it again. No, we blocked all damage. I see, that's what's happening. That means I get the thing here for what? 2 turns. Okay, that's fine. Nice. That was an easy win. And the other golden dagger is up here. An archer. And he has a friend. Okay. Oh, I'm forgetting I can throw things. We go here. Oh, we managed it just in time to break the archer's attack. Perfect. And he's out of ammo. Nice. Okay, some very successful battles right now. Very, very good. We'll be picking up arrows as potential loot. I still have both my spears. We can pick up a battle cleaver for throwing. Sure. I could pick up a bow and throw it at people just for the irony. Good morning. Oh, people are texting stuff and I'm ignoring it. Good morning, evening, middle of the day, wherever you are. Good day to everyone. Can't carry another fleetboard. I guess we'll use it then. Then pick up this one. Okay, we'll keep following the road though. I guess there's no point if I can't carry any more fleetboard. Do you know if Keejchen cable management? Oh, did you not check on the Discord? Endless Trench. I saw you joined the Discord. There's a sub channel on my Discord called the Manufactorum where we build the PC, and I posted the pictures there of the cable management. You've been very busy. Well, no worries, but that's where you go to see it if you want to see the real deal. And I did do the thing. I was so proud of myself, and I want you to be proud of me too. Oh, it survived. Never mind. Let me pour some coffee before we dive into this dungeon.